I invite upon stage Vaishali R., Rajalakshmi Engineering College, Chennai.
One cold night, possibly before one of the toughest battles in Indian history, a conversation took place. We do not know if we will get to see another sunrise. Of course we will. In fact, after our victory, we shall come back here and celebrate it together. And with this, the officers went into the battle of Tololing. Nearly half the casualties, yes, you heard me right, half the casualties from Kargil were at this battle. Major Vivek Gupta, who spoke so bravely of victory to raise the spirits of his fellow officers, made the supreme sacrifice, but not before capturing the two difficult posts on the icy slopes of Tololing. And this is one of the numerous untold stories from Kargil. Bone-chilling, isn't it? Imagine if you walk out of this hall and it's raining bullets and the possibility of you getting home alive is close to nil. What would you do? Such was the condition during Kargil. Kadam kadam बढ़ाए जा, खुशी के गीत गाए जा, ये जिंदगी है कौम की, तू कौम पे लुटाए जा. March on forward singing songs of happiness as you go. This life belongs to our motherland, lay it down for our motherland. These words are there in the blood of every soldier of the Indian Army, which speaks volumes of the breed of men that make this not an organization, no, but a force. Kargil was a reflection of the sheer bravery and strength that has always been present within this force. But 20 years ago, when the world witnessed it, its echo was so loud that we're speaking now and we will for another 100. Its echo was so loud that it gave birth to people like Lieutenant Hitesh. Who, you ask? Lieutenant Hitesh is a recently commissioned officer who was raised by his mother on the stories of his braveheart father, a Kargil martyr in 1999. And he grew up 19 years later to join the same regiment as his father. And the dauntlessness of Lieutenant Hitesh's mother to support him in his decision to follow his father's footsteps is beyond compare. And that's exactly what Kargil created. It was a rock thrown into a pond, and with every ripple it kindled fire within the citizens of this nation, families of soldiers and civilians alike. In fact, at this very moment, all of you must want to be going home, and as you should, to tell your father, mother, brother, sister, sons and daughters about the stories you hear and how you were impacted. And so will I. I will go home and tell my mother, Ma, we spoke about such great stories and it was awe-inspiring. And I wish we could tell Dad about it. Because one such untold story is of my father, Colonel A. Raja Pillai, who was part of the Operation Vijay in 1999. And because 20 years ago, on my first birthday, 2nd July 1999, my mother was praying for me to have a father on my next. My father didn't end up for my first birthday or the second, but he made it for the rest of them. As we speak right now, he's serving in the Kashmir Valley, and the situational constraint keeps us apart for us not to be able to communicate. And at a time like this, I can only recall the Indian Military Academy credo that's always on my father's mind. The safety, honor and welfare of the country comes first, always and every time. Then comes the safety, welfare and comfort of the men you command. And your own ease, comfort and safety comes last and always every time. If I ask any person that I've met throughout the 18 years of travel of my life with my father, they will all say the same, that nothing compares to the victories and the wounds that they have witnessed. And as I go back home, I hope that I get a phone call, because Dil indeed does mange more. Jai Hind.